In a breaking update, what we are getting to know as a big snub to China, the US lawmakers have now introduced a bill reaffirming Arunachal Pradesh as an integral part of India. But the US lawmakers have said that the resolution makes clear that the United States views Arunachal Pradesh as a part of the Republic of India, not of the People's Republic of China. But the US lawmakers introduced this bipartisan bill reaffirming Arunachal Pradesh as an integral part of India. These are two United States senators that have teamed up to introduce a bipartisan Senate resolution affirming America's recognition of Arunachal Pradesh as an integral part of India, saying that in a press statement that at a time when China continues to pose a grave and gathering threat to the free and open Indo-Pacific, it is critical for the United States to stand shoulder to shoulder with our strategic partners in the region, especially India. Now it has been introduced as a bipartisan Senate resolution that comes a clash between India and China in the eastern sector along the LAC in the last 6 years. That has been reported, Rishabh, and what the American senators have been saying, that they value supporting freedom and rules-based order must be at the center of the actions and relationships around the world, especially with India.
See, this is a very important development when it comes to US-India relationship. This is not just a bill that has been introduced by one Republican or Democrat. This is a joint bill by a Republican and a Democrat senator in the US Senate, and this holds some importance. This shows that be it Republicans or Democrats, both see India not as an ally but as a friend. And the strong words used against the People's Republic of China, given its aggression and unilateral trials to change the situation at LAC. This shows that USA stands firm with India, and this is something that will hold importance in the subcontinent as well as the region. When it comes to Indo-Pacific region, this will hold an importance because this shows that be it Democrats or Republicans, both the major parties of the United States stand alongside India when it comes to India-China skirmishes that we have seen, be it in Galwan or the latest one in Tawang. This also, Arunachal is something that China has been claiming, its territory under One China policy. And though US agrees to One China policy, but now has reinformed that the state of Arunachal Pradesh, and this becomes operative, the state of Arunachal Pradesh is integral part of India, which means that China do not have any right, and whatever is under Chinese control is just occupation, illegal occupation by Chinese authorities and People's Army of China on Indian territory. So this is very significant coming in from the US Senate. Two senators, one from Democrat, one from Republican.
But how further, Rishabh, it would strain the ties between the US and China? We've already seen the skirmishes over the Chinese spy balloons there, and China also reacting and calling it as an overreaction on part of the United States. How further would it strain the two countries' ties?
So we have seen, recent developments between US and China. Well, in February 1st week, US shot down an airship claiming that it was Chinese, spy ship. Then China confronting US, saying that there were 10 such instances where the US airship crossed over the airspace of China. Only yesterday, China has, blocked Lockheed Martin and US defense, manufacturer to do any trade and investment in China, given that it has sold weapons to
so further strain on that relationship, and a big boost for India and a big snub for China equally. This is the United States viewing the Indian state of Arunachal Pradesh as a part of Republic of India and not the People's Republic of China, and the commitment to support India is coming from the United States of America. Rishabh, thank you very much for the moment. That's a wrap on this edition of